General of Police, Douglas Kanja, has ordered the immediate arrest and arraignment of the police officer who shot an unarmed civilian, Eli Joshua, during protest in Nairobi's Central Business District. Eli was selling face masks along Moi Avenue when he was cornered by two anti-riot police officers. One of the officers shot him in the head at point-blank range in a disturbing incident that has ignited public outrage. He was rushed to the Kenyatta National Hospital, where he currently is recuperating. And as NTV's Rose Wangoi reports, at least 13 patients who had been injured in various parts of Nairobi during the demonstrations are admitted at the referral facility.
Nairobi's Central Business District was once again the scene of demonstrations as protesters took to the streets to demand justice for the slain teacher and blogger Albert Ojwang and called for the resignation of Police Deputy Inspector General Eliud Lagat. A contingent of police officers was stationed along Moi Avenue where a group of protesters had gathered. The man identified as Eli Joshua was clad in a blue jacket and black jeans. He was standing on the walkway as the two officers ran past, only to abruptly stop and confront him. The footage shows one officer slapping the unarmed man across the face as he tried to shield himself. The second officer struck him in the waist with the butt of a gun. In a desperate attempt to escape, the man turned to flee. However, one officer raised his weapon, aimed, and shot him in the head as he ran. Joshua collapsed to the ground, motionless, still clutching a packet of black face masks he was selling to the protesters. After firing the fatal shot, the officers walked away, heading in the direction they came from. Moments later, a group of protesters rushed to the man's side, finding him unresponsive. They conducted first aid by resuscitating him. To effectively stop bleeding, the protesters also tried to apply direct pressure to the wound using a piece of cloth. Acting swiftly, the Good Samaritans scooped him up and rushed him to hospital for immediate medical treatment.
Then this is not that you may aim him, this was a direct aim at his head. Directly, he was just right there. I'm selling masks. Rather than just shooting at the people protesting, and he was just selling masks, trying to earn a living by selling masks.
Latest information reaching the newsroom indicates that Eli Joshua is still alive. He is currently recuperating at Kenyatta National Hospital, though he's in a critical condition. The facility has admitted at least 13 patients injured during the protest.
Top of the day, family. Peace up, peace up, peace up. I pray that everyone is doing good. If you don't know, my name is Brother Samal here at the Artist Journal. And like I always say, we share information as it pertains to the African diaspora, our trips around the world. We love to note and document that. Also, we delve into the art world and entrepreneurship. But today, unfortunately, we got to do some journalistic work. And as I always highlight the beauty of Kenya. Yesterday was a tragic day. So today, we're going to talk a little bit about the protest that's been going on in Nairobi, Kenya, particularly the CBD, the Central Business District, where a man was taking out pure hate, pure unwanted anger, unwanted violence. Just didn't have to go that way. But before we get into it, family, please go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe to the platform. Since being in Kenya, the platform is expanding exponentially. I want to thank all of you guys for supporting, for showing love, and participating in the comments. You all are always dropping comments, questions, and looking to reach out. So appreciate you guys for that. So as of yesterday, there was massive protests around, like I said, the CBD area of Nairobi. And a few people that we know personally put in our group chat, stay away from Nairobi. There's a lot of protesting going on. And the protesting, was stemmed behind a journalist, not a journalist, but a blogger, teacher, by the name of Agoodtree. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. For the family of the victim, I apologize if I'm not pronouncing his name correctly. But apparently he died in police custody. And this was back in, let me get my dates correct. So he went into police custody on June 12th. Just a few days ago. And sustained blunt force trauma. It said, this is not me saying this is recorded. This is according to the reports. Blunt force trauma, strangulation, and this was revealed in the autopsy. And also, the police report earlier, it contradicts what the autopsy is saying. So there's a lot of foul play. So that's what stemmed all of the protests yesterday. But as the protesting, you want to get chips? As the protesting was going on, police apparently shot someone in the head yesterday. A protester, a vendor that was unarmed, was just simply out and about protesting. And this type of heinous acts, family, this is not characteristic of how they do things here in Kenya. Has it happened before? Yes. When I say it's not characteristic, it's not an ongoing, consistent thing. And if you read the reports, it said that the police was taken into custody and he's being charged. But it goes back to what I was saying the day before yesterday, family. I don't care where you go in the world, there's always going to be stuff. We chose Kenya as a place to do our homework on, to come, to feel the vibe of the people, the energy, so that we can make an educated decision as to where we want to reside in the future. And as of now, our thoughts on Kenya is good, considering the little, I don't want to say the little stuff, but the things that have been transpiring with these protests. These protests have been going on, I would say, on and off for several months now. And they are going out into the streets protesting against certain politicians, certain political figures. And it's just an unfortunate thing, but overall, you got to keep in mind, put these things in perspective, that Kenya is a very large environment, populated by 50 some odd million people, family. So when I say little, I'm not downplaying what's going on in the country, but as it compares to a Chicago, Washington, D.C., New York, the corruption that's in California, it doesn't compare. You know, so unfortunately, I wanted to share the bad news with the Artist Journal family. In case you didn't know, just as I was making a video of how beautiful Kenya is, I also wanted to highlight in that last video that Kenya got issues too, just like anywhere else in the world. So you're not gonna go off into the sunset without issues. And that's the point I was making when we was talking about the flee doctrine. You know, get out of America, get out of America. We put a lot of emphasis on how wicked Babylon or America or Europe is, but right here on the continent you see that there's political upheaval, there's things that need to be tweaked, there's things that need to be addressed. So I pray for the families of the victims. I pray that the Creator gives you strength in these hard times. And just wish that it didn't happen. But with that being said, family, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. Please go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe to the platform. We will be going live, if not tonight, kesho, or tomorrow, tunani kesho. I don't even know if I said that right, but if not tonight, tomorrow, family. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I pray that everyone is doing good. Wherever you're at in the world, may the Creator of the heavens and the earth continue to rain down blessings upon you and your family in this time that it's just uncertain. It's a lot of polygon that's happening on this planet. So I'm gonna tune out here, family, but be of good courage and be of good spirit. For we are all in this life, this life walk, this life journey together. This is your brother Samal here, signing off for another one. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe to the platform. I'm gonna tune out right here just to tune back in. Jano. Cheers.